In the nick of time, J.J. Pruitt.
Ooh. Got very lucky. We was having a little bit of internet technical difficulties, but we're good to go.
Pikeville, winners of the first game, opening game here. They knocked off a really good Pike Central team. Travel. This is my first look at Johnson Central's JV team this year, and they are loaded when you talk about Cooper Blair, Andrew Collins, Jaden Daniels, Andrew Meeks, Brendan Daniels. They got a team.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Pressure coming. Nice. Fields with the bucket.
And Central looks like a very long team as well.
Number 33 is Andrew Collins, a transfer from Betsy Lane. Number 3 is Mr. Jaden Daniels. Going to go to the free throw line. Jaden Daniels going to shoot 2. Again, this is my first look at Johnson Central this year, JV. And on the floor, Andrew Collins, number 33. Jaden Daniels, number 3. Kyler Callahan, number 12. Number 11 is Caleb Callahan. And I am missing some. Number 15, Cooper Blair. That's who's on the floor for Johnson Central. 2-2-1 press to start the game.
Coming out very aggressively.
Yeah. Fields. Over to Mr. Burgett, the transfer from Floyd Central. Back out to, and we mentioned his name a lot in the first game, Mark Bowling.
Yes, we did.
Burgett.
Fields. What a move.
Gotta love that.
He faked me out on that one.
Yes, indeed.
I was ready to move the camera at a different angle and then saw he still had the ball.
Andrew Collins walking it up, matched up with Fields. The swing. Pulling. Got it. Money.
That was from the parking lot.
Cooper Blair. Cooper Blair with a big-time 3. Pressure coming, Johnson Central. It's 5-4 here early on.
And this is going to be our third game, I believe?
Yeah, third game already.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it's been entertaining.
It has, both games.
If I got 5 hours of basketball left, I want to spend it here.
Yes. They got Fields with the offensive foul. Again, Isaiah May, the head coach of the JV team for Johnson Central. Former player for Johnson Central, big-time player. Collins. Blair. Give Blair another one.
Oh, he's getting hot already.
Man, oh, man. There we go. We got some hot dogs coming our way.
Thank God.
Courtesy of Thomas Nair. Man, oh, man.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Man, you had to put that in front of me while I'm running the camera,
right.
didn't you, Coach?
I know.
That's dirty, man. Thought we was boys.
I know. Phil's looking to make something happen. They're going to get Callahan.
Wonder if we can find, like, maybe try to keep stats on the free throws, like the percentages and stuff. Maybe that way at the end of the game we could be like, well, wait a minute, you know, if this team loses by 1 but they miss 7 free throws, then maybe, you know, that's why they –
free throws always an Achilles heel, right, of wins and losses.
100%.
Bo Williams checks in the game. He was our Mingy Beach Turkey player of the game. Bo Williams had himself a game.
Absolutely. Tremendous performance.
Transfer from Henry Clay.
And what grade did you say he was in, a freshman?
No, just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore, wow.
Yeah. Got good size to him. And Mark Bowling calling out what he wants here. Trying to get Williams the ball. The dump down to Burgett. Over to Bowling. Can't get that one to go. Big rebound by Callahan. Over to Andrew Collins. Again, he played his junior high basketball at Betsy Lane.
Then came over to Johnson Central.
Yes. Can't get that one to go. Battle for it. Pikeville coming away with it. Burgett on the go. He's got Fields on the left side. We get a foul on the floor. Burgett may have bumped his knee on the floor. Side out here. Substitution coming. That is Andrew Meeks. Mr. Andrew Meeks, man, oh man, he is a point guard. Turns it over. It'll be Johnson Central ball. Eight to 4 here. Johnson Central leads it. Pikeville undefeated on the season. Nice action. Nice defense by Pikeville. Going to stay Pikeville basketball. Going to have Andrew Meeks to inbound. Oh, might have missed him on that cut. Going to stay Johnson Central ball. 8 to 4 early on here.
Another fast-paced game, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Both teams want to get out and play. Johnson Central loves to listen, they put points on the board in a hurry. Listen, Isaiah Mays, I think, called box one on that. Meeks can't get it to go. Rebound by Daniels. Daniels coming away with it. Meeks, shot fake. Nice look. Nice look.
Very nice take.
Meeks with the bucket. Here comes that pressure that Johnson Central applies.
You say that 2-2-1 press, Coach?
Yes. Fields brings it back out. Weeman over to Bowling. Over to Burgett. Rip through. Using his body, using his size. Nice block by Callahan. Kyler Callahan. They're going to get him with the foul. Going to send Burgett to the line. Team's third here. Again, Johnson Central jumping out early on Pikeville. Burgett gets that one. Got a nice crowd here for this game, JJ.
Absolutely. It's like every single game, more people continue to show up.
It's on both. Pikeville's varsity team's here to cheer on the JV team. I see them on the stage. Nice action. Nice drive, JJ.
Woo, what a take.
Oh, Cooper Blair.
Man, these kids are so fast.
Weeman. Long on that one. On the go. Oh, can't get it to go. Pikeville back on the move. Fields. Bowling's going to take it all the way. Out and running. Meeks. Misses the layup. Williams with the rebound. Fields on the go. Fields. They're going to get a reach. Going to stay Pikeville's way. It's Meeks' first personal foul. Andrew Meeks, man, oh, man, he gets he's one of those 7-8 guys on that rotation for varsity, JJ.
Oh, yeah.
They called a walk on the inbound. So turning it over, Collins the inbound for Johnson Central. 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. 12-6. And Johnson Central knock off the undefeated Pikeville squad. Nice look down low. Callahan. Meeks. Meeks can bury it. 15-6. Fields on the go. Nice shot by Johnson Central. Downhill drive. Bowling. Mark Bowling. Johnson Central overplayed it. Left the driving lane open. Bowling took advantage. Meeks. Handoff to Collins. Pulling. Got it. Cooper Blair. 11 early points here. Nice look down to Weeman from Williams. Blair. 18-10. Johnson Central up early on Pikeville, JJ. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Coach Keathley, in the building. If you guys are just tuning in, we have an 18-10 ball game going into this second quarter. We definitely want to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible. Definitely want to give a shout-out to Callahan Funeral Home and also Butcher's Towing. Coach, I was in a situation recently where, I was having a little bit of car trouble, and Butcher's Towing, I picked up the phone, and it was late at night. And, it didn't matter what time of the day it was, like they will answer your call if you are having any kind of car trouble.
Right. You just never know, JJ. You need to listen. Somebody at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, they pick up the phone. Man, they're lifesavers.
Absolutely, 100%.
Cooper Blair, the dump down to Callahan. Got that one rejected. Mark Bowling on the go. Wee man up top, the transfer from Shelby Valley. Man, he's put on 15 pounds of muscle.
Tell you what, each and every one of these kids, you can tell that they work on their game.
Oh, yeah, especially these two programs.
Oh, yeah.
Wee man, the kick, Fields. Oh!
Ooh.
High riser. Burgett throwing it down.
I did not expect that.
Oh, my.
Wow. See, Daryl has these keys on his laptop where he can do instant replays.
Yeah.
I don't have that same feature on my computer, so, I'm going to need him to, go to Walmart instead of a pawn shop and give me a good laptop, man. Come on.
I was about to say, if we had instant replay, that would have been a big time.
Absolutely.
Reman can't get it to go. On the push. Callahan can't control it. 18-12, Johnson Central leads it. Substitutions coming for Pikeville. Maddox Adams checking in. Gerald checking in. As well as Jackson Robinson.
So we got 3 substitutions, Coach. More full court pressure from Johnson Central.
Adams, can he get another one? He gets another
one. This kid is hot right now.
Maddox Adams feeling it today. Turnover.
Looks like we got a travel, Coach.
All of a sudden, momentum shifting to Pikeville's side here. Timeout. Johnson Central, they said, let's talk about it. 30-second timeout, JJ.
Absolutely. And with those 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, we definitely want to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible. At the end of the day, there's no way that we could present this broadcast to you without the help of each and every one of these individuals. They love the kids just as much as we do. Definitely want to give a shout-out to Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Glenn Martin Hammond Law, Crace Solid Rock Development, HPT Physical Therapy, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto, Butcher's Towing, and Callahan Funeral Home.
We see the big dogs in the house. We see Coach Matthew Taylor of Shelby Valley, the head coach. He's in the building. We see Parker Watts. We see Ian Ongst, E.B. Walters, Jackson Keene, Cole Sloan, the varsity players for Pikeville, JJ.
A lot of talent over there. I've actually had the privilege of covering one of their games at Floyd Central. It was like a holiday tournament, and I'll tell you what, they did not disappoint.
Really good team, one of the top 3-4 teams in the region.
A well-oiled machine. A very deep roster, too,
yes.
Coach.
Well, getting deeper, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
They've added some football guys. Listen, you got guys here, Gage Brigette, Mark Bowling, all playing minutes on the varsity level. 18-15. Brigette. Nice look. Going to go shoot 2. That's going to send Jackson Robinson to the free throw line.
18-15 ball game, Coach, in the second quarter. I mean, I got a feeling that this was going to come down to the wire just like the other ones.
All indications, yes, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir. And the first free throw is up, and it is no good.
Maddox Adams coming in for Pikeville. Absolutely shooting lights out between last game and this game. Robinson converts on both. Meeks bringing it up. Nice downhill drive. Going to be called on the floor, though. That is Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, another one of those Johnson Central kids that you expect to play big-time minutes in the coming years.
Bright future ahead of him.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what a move.
Adams got him on the back there going up for the layup. Fields getting ready to check in. 18-16. Andrew Meeks going to the line. Got the first. I'm a big fan of Andrew Meeks.
So we got a substitution, Coach?
Fields checking in.
Yeah.
Gets them both. Mark Boland calling out what he wants. Collins matched up. Bowling. Collins. Shot fake, baseline jumper. Money. Nice jumper by Bowling. Collins. Collins can fill it up in a hurry. Can't get that one to go. Going back to Pikeville. Got a chance to tie it or take the lead. 3:33 to play in the first half. Who else would do 7 hours of high school basketball, JJ?
Hey, I'm glad that they chose not to today.
Right.
100%. This has been so entertaining, and I'm grateful that Darryl gave me the opportunity to cover this tournament.
Forget, down to Bowling. Bowling gets tripped. I believe they're going to get Meeks. Again, this is an event sponsored by People's Bank.
Yeah. And everybody in the comments section, let's get something going. Like, these kids need a championship banner.
Right, there you go, JJ.
Yeah.
We were talking about that off air.
Absolutely. Whoever wins this tournament deserves their own championship banner. I mean, this is the 4th annual 15th Regional Junior Varsity Tournament. If this is going to be a tournament that's going to be here for the foreseeable future, give these kids a championship banner.
The swing, Fields. Yeah, going to get the bump on Mr. Cooper Blair. Yeah, let us know, ladies and gentlemen. Darryl McCoy's on our side. He said, I agree. Bring a banner in. What do you think? Should teams hang a banner if they cut the nets down on this JV tournament? I believe at the very least they should hang the banners during this tournament here.
Absolutely. And I know that whether it's a district championship or a regional championship, but, in the district, you only got to beat 2 or 3 teams sometimes, depending on what district that you're in.
Right.
In these regional tournaments, you got to beat a lot of teams to get this job done. And, this should definitely be acknowledged and recognized.
Just like that. It's 21-20. Jackson Robinson with the 3 ball.
We got Susan Lester says she agrees. And, junior varsity is very important.
Collins going to go to the free throw line. Collins won a county championship at Betsy Lane. Now he's at Johnson Central. Looking to get him a 15th Region JV championship.
There you go. Do you get championship rings with a 15th regional title like a regular one?
Yeah, I don't know. I bet a lot of teams do.
Yeah.
Do.
Well, if they do, then they deserve rings as well.
Collins can't get that one going. I know KHSA doesn't purchase them, but I'm certain that certain schools have.
Yeah.
Sub coming, number 21, checking in for Johnson Central. And let us know who number 21 is, ladies and gentlemen.
Second shot is up, and it is no good. Another rebound by the Panthers.
Fast-moving half. Nice look to Fields. Going to stay Pikeville basketball. 2:11 to play.
21-20 ball game. Every game has been ultra competitive.
And that's what I love, right? Because a lot of times these can be blowouts, running clocks, and not so far.
Running clock, is it 35 or is it
35?
35, okay.
Fields. Got it.
Ooh, nice mid-range game.
And they've got Pikeville is the guest on the scoreboard, even though they are they're not. Usually the white uniform, JJ, is the home team.
So whether it's white uniform, a light uniform, it's always the lighter one that's the home team.
But the guest here, ladies and gentlemen, is Pikeville. So 23-20. Johnson Central going to get a foul on the floor there. Mr. Atkins on the call. Going to be shooting 2. Cooper Blair is an absolute player. Can score it in a variety of ways. 1:47 to play.
Shot is up, and it is good. How many is that going to give him, Coach?
12 unofficially.
Ooh, double figures.
Yeah.
Do we have many players in double figures this game?
No, I believe he's unofficially the leading scorer.
Oh, wow.
But don't hold me to it.
Hey, you've done a good job on the stats. Give yourself some credit, Coach.
Bowling. Behind the back. Between.
Ooh, you
pull.
gotta finish it. Oh, man, if you're going to do $1 million move like that, come on.
Watch out, JJ.
That would have been an ESPN top 10 play right there if he could have finished that.
Listen, if Daryl McCoy's learned anything over the years, don't ever say $1 million move and a 10-cent finish.
Oh.
Let him tell you that story.
Uh-oh. That'll be interesting.
But listen, behind, between, the pull, everything but the finish.
Let's see. We got a couple people in the comment section. Cooper Blair is a well-rounded player, Susan Lester says. Jennifer Shepard, you have 3 Johnson Central varsity starters sitting on the bench, too, supporting the JV. That is wonderful.
Yes.
Absolutely.
There he is, Mr. Austin Sloan. And the hoodie, we'll show you here in a second, but Austin Sloan in the house. 2027 product. Man, oh, man, that kid can go.
Yeah.
I think I see Shepard, Braden Shepard over there. And Mr. McKenzie, Mason McKenzie.
And I'm willing to bet these junior varsity rosters will give the varsity rosters a run for their money, too, like during practice sessions and stuff.
Absolutely.
I bet they give them all that they can handle.
Wee man on the go. Dribble handoff. Fields. Elbow jumper. Long on that one. Just walk that tightrope. Yeah, it's good to see the varsity players showing up to support the JV guys.
100%. And I was kind of curious. I was thinking, like, well, it's Sunday. The junior varsity players, like, we support them, but I don't know, like, wasn't sure how many varsity kids will show up, but every single one of them's here.
Yeah.
And that is terrific.
Of course, Austin Sloan and Braden Shepard both averaging 22, 23 points a game. You don't see that very often on a team,
No.
2 guys averaging over 20.
That's really impressive. It's hard to stop a team like that. I mean, it's like, well, if we contain this one, then we got to worry about the next one going off.
No bots and ones with Johnson Central.
Yeah.
Oh, he got bumped. Yeah, they called it on the floor. 1:08 to go.
1:08 to go before I can enjoy this halftime,
I've been waiting.
Yeah, you got it right in front of me, Coach. I mean,
Man.
you know how hard it is to run a camera when you got, some nice hot food right in front of you.
Right.
So, charity stripe, 23-23, Coach. Shot is up, and it is no good.
Subs coming for Johnson Central.
Looks like we got 2 of them. I think I see a number.
That's Andrew Meeks checking in, as well as number 30.
Yeah, I see a 0 and a 30.
Is Again, we don't have a 30, so let us know.
Yeah, and number 0, I would be curious to know like who his number 0 is that he watched in the league. Like for me, it was Agent 0, Gilbert Arenas.
Yes.
So I'd be curious to see if it's Russell Westbrook or
Yeah, why is he rocking that 0?
Yeah. I can't think of any other players that have that number, but I know those two, Hibachi and Westbrook.
Bowling. Seems like Mark Bowling's been around for a long time.
Yeah, like a veteran.
Yeah. Bowling got that one to go.
That's his second free throw. Is he shooting another one?
That's what I thought. He shot.
Yeah, unless it was like a lane violation or a technical foul or something.
We got a tech.
I didn't see anything that would lead to a tech, but my vision ain't what it used to be. So next shot is up, and that's going to make it 25-23.
I didn't see where the technical came from.
Yeah. He knocked him down. He didn't knock down the regular free throws, but when it came time for the tech, he was he's ready for those.
Cash money. 26-23.
Can they get the ball back?
You see Elijah Justice made an appearance here, sitting on the bench, head coach of Pikeville.
Yeah, I was class of 07. I think he was 2010, if I'm correct.
He was Kentucky Mr. Basketball.
Yeah, won Shelby Valley State Championship.
Yes.
In single A. That's what makes it even crazier.
He won single A and overall, so they won both of them.
Yeah. I would imagine that's probably hasn't been done very many times.
No. Elijah Justice, of course, went on to play at the University of Louisville and then came back and played at the University of Pikeville to finish his career. 35 seconds to go here in the first half.
I've heard so many good things about his coaching abilities.
Oh, great coach.
I know he was a terrific hooper, but, coaching, I've heard nothing but good things.
Great coach, great man, great role model for his players.
Absolutely, a legend.
He still gets out there and plays 5-on-5 with them.
Uh-oh. Wonder if he can still give them buckets.
You know he does.
Give them work.
Collins left that one short. 26-23, Pikeville with the lead.
I wonder if any of his kids have tried them,
Yeah, they probably said.
Let's get some 1v1s in.
Kind of like that MJ, I think I can get you one-on-one.
Yeah, and then he comes out, he flies to Atlanta, Georgia. Right. Did you ever see that video? It was a guy named Corey Benjamin.
Yes.
Called him out, and he flew all the way to Atlanta to go play him.
Burgett down the fields. Matched up with Collins. No call. 26-23.
Let's see if we can get a buzzer beater in this half.
Going to stay Pikeville's basketball. Bowling the inbound. Oh, he.
Little miscommunication on that play.
Yeah, he was cutting.
Yeah, I think he anticipated him to be in a certain spot.
Right.
And
Fields tried to cut to the rim.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a buzzer beater. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this opening half with a score of 26-23. When we come back, we're going to try to get us another interview right here on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Oh, man. We're back here. D&D Sports Network. Chomping down on a hot dog here. Trying to feed my face. But listen, anytime we got You know, he's taking my Mr. Elevator Man no more. It's the human highlight reel, right? The human highlight reel, Parker Watts in the house. And this is what I like, right? JV team playing, varsity players come out and support those younger guys because they do so much for your team overall, right?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that, what that JV team means to you guys.
JV is really special for every team. You know, you got to have a scout team, people to run the other players' offense and stuff like that, so you know what's coming the next game. And they do that for us, and they do pretty good at it. So
they do. 2,000 points, right? That's not an easy accomplishment, especially because you played over in West Virginia, where you guys are only allowed to play 23 games a year. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's tough. Where here in Kentucky, you can play 30, and then you get as many as 35, 36 games sometimes. 2,000 points, what does that mean overall to you as a basketball player in your career as it winds down as a high school player?
It's just a big accomplishment. I've been trying to get as many as I can.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah, you do, right?
I don't really have too much to say about it.
Right. It's all about it. It's coming with the winning right now, right? You guys are preseason favorite and have proven to be right now the top dog in the 15th region. Of course, Johnson Central. Man, oh man, what a battle down at Johnson Central.
It was tough.
He probably don't want to make any comments on a couple of those last plays there going into overtime. But you beat a good Floyd Central team last night. How did you play in that game? I didn't get to check the scores or anything in terms of.
We played good overall. Defense was a little sloppy at times.
Right.
I don't think the score should have been that close.
Right.
We started off pretty bad. Started off lazy.
Yeah.
And we picked it up third quarter and fourth a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we should have won by 15 or more probably.
Right, and I like that confidence, and he don't hold back. He never has in our interviews. Moving along here, Martin County, we talk about how you guys preseason favorite have. What are you guys down? 13 and 14 and 4. Somewhere around that.
I don't know. I think it's like 13-5, 14-5.
Yeah, right. So RPI in the 60s, getting it done in a big way. College basketball. Listen, there's 18 days left in the regular season. It's going to be over, but not for this guy. What's college basketball recruiting looking like for you? I've seen some battles. You've had some battles with some of the top scorers. I was in the stands, and man, oh man, y'all took care of that Prestonburg Black Cat team. But man, it was a battle back and forth scoring-wise between you and Braxton. You've had some battles with some of the elite scorers throughout the state, other places. Turning heads. What's it looking like next level, or are you just still kind of focused, dialed into high school?
Right now, it's high school because I'm in high school. I want to focus on going to RUP, and after RUP, whatever comes.
Right.
You know? I mean, I want the best of the best.
Right.
And I haven't. I talked to a lot of D1 college coaches. I don't have a Division I offer.
Right.
I think I should.
I agree with that. I agree, and I've coached on D1 level.
Yeah, time will come.
Yeah, it'll come. I'll give you a perfect example. Austin Sperry, you two play a lot alike, had a few offers early on in his career, but then his senior year kind of waiting. No knocks at the door, but Stetson came calling a couple days ago for Mr. Austin Sperry. Kind of the same way I believe with this young man. If you had a team right now of D1 schools, and I think I asked you this before when maybe you was at Tulsa, I don't know. What's the one school you'd be like, man, I hope they pick up the phone and call me?
Tennessee.
That's right, Tennessee. Yeah. I thought it was.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Rick Barnes. Come on, pick up this phone and call Mr. Parker Watts. He's no longer Mr. Elevator Man. It hurts my feelings. He's the human highlight reel. 2,000 points, top 5 or 6 in the state in scoring, averaging almost 8 rebounds a game, and I would bet he's leading the state in dunks. Unbelievable. This young man, and I always hate when people say unbelievable athlete because I feel like it takes away from his game as a basketball player. He's an unbelievable basketball player, and you're going to want to get on and you're going to tune in. If you've not watched him play yet, D&D Sports Network is the exclusive home of Martin County basketball, especially home games. Parker Watts, 2,000 points. Oh, yeah, the human highlight reel. Tune in, check him out. Who you got next?
We got Paintsville Tuesday.
Oh, man, home. Oh, that's a big one. Paintsville, Martin County. D&D Sports Network will be in the building for that one. You're not going to want to go anywhere. Check this guy out along with his team, Peyton Davis. I would call him Peyton Owens from Pipe Central. Peyton Davis, Maynard, Mr. Logo, Bryson Dials, and who we missing? E-Step, who's averaging 9 rebounds a game. This is Parker Watts. Enjoy the game. This is what it's about. He's been a great leader coming in and checking out his JV teammates. Appreciate you, Parker.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. That is – no, he's Mr. Elevator Man to me, as always. That is Parker Watts. No doubt about it, one of the front runners for Player of the Year. And that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks too, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to see who wins that Player of the Year award and has a chance to win Mr. Basketball. Parker Watts. J.J. Pruitt, you can go ahead and spin that camera. We're getting ready to kick things off here in the second half. We got a good one. We got a good one here. As Daryl McCoy says, JJ, we got a good one brewing.
Oh, yes, we do. Go ahead.
You want to cut out, JJ, so we can get this hot dog down?
Man, I got 2 minutes. I think I can make it happen.
All right.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I'm J.J. Pruitt. I got my main man, Coach Keathley, in the building. If you guys are just tuning in, we got a 26-23 ball game going into this third quarter. And, Coach, I'm telling you, every single one of these games that we have watched today has been even more exciting than the previous.
Absolutely. A lot of times, and listen, when the first year, it was a double elimination, JJ. And a lot of games were blowout city. Not so much today. Every game has came down to the wire.
That's because they know, like, it's crunch time now.
Right.
Today's championship, as you say, championship Sunday, right?
Yeah, championship Sunday, semifinals coming. And we're going to find out. Can Johnson Central snap this win streak by Pikeville?
You said, what, 10-0 or was it 12-0?
Yeah,
I know they haven't lost a game. I just couldn't remember the exact amount of games that they have won.
Yeah, not sure.
They have done amazing this season.
Williams, Fields, over to Bowling. Fields, 2-3 zone by Johnson Central.
Oh, they are definitely long enough to be able to pull off the 2-3 zone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good call there, JJ.
Yeah. A lot of times with the 2-3 zone, if you have some undersized kids, it might be a little more challenging, but they have the perfect roster to be able to do it.
Put back. Callahan.
That was a very nice shot.
Caleb Callahan. Wee-man over to Williams. See, the only place you're going to get Wee-man is here in D&D Sports Network. Everywhere else, it's Caden Justice. But here we know players so well, JJ. We know them by nickname.
Absolutely.
Collins.
You got Wee-man, you got Bo Nose, you got the human highlight. Like, everybody got a nickname.
Right. Nice drive by Collins.
Ooh, with the left hand, too.
Callahan. Caleb Callahan. Pressure coming by JC. Wee-man on the go. Nice kick. Williams got that one blocked. On the go, Collins. Burgett. Money. Cooper Blair having himself a day. Let's see what they got here.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Going to be Pikeville basketball. Johnson Central leads it by 4.
Is that going to be a 30 or a full, Coach?
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Well, you already know what's about to happen with the 30-second timeout. We're definitely going to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible today. And we definitely want to start with Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Howard Family Pharmacy, Glenn Martin Hammond Law, Crum Funeral Home, Chase Solid Rock Development, HBT Physical Therapy, Warfield IGA, Tommy's Auto, South Steakhouse, Double Quick, Callahan Funeral Home, and Butcher's Towing.
Yeah, we can't do it without them. We say it time and time again. They're not just sponsors; they're community partners and their family. And listen, it ain't about an exchange of a contract and a check in hand. It's about how you doing, how's your family doing, how's your daughter, how's your dad, how's your aunt, whatever the case may be. It is tight-knit relationships with the D&D Sports Network and their community partners.
Absolutely.
Fields. Nowhere to go with it. Nice job, Johnson Central. Going to get a foul. Looks like they're going to get Mr. Jaden Daniels. 30-26. Winner of this game advances. Well, JJ, they advanced to the semifinals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought this winner advanced to the championship. No, sir. Long on that one.
So, like you said, the championship game is at 5:30. I don't know what time it is right now, so I'm trying to think in my head,
I think we're a little behind.
Possibly.
Nice drive. Nice finish by Cooper Blair. Over the field, 6-point lead. Johnson Central, can they pull the ups? I don't know if you call it an upset. Blair.
Ooh, and we got a little bit of competitiveness.
Blair is out of his mind.
Yeah, he's snapped completely.
He is wired out. Wow.
Something happened. He flipped the switch.
He flipped the switch in a hurry.
Absolutely.
Man, oh, man, JJ.
So we got a 30 or we got a full, Coach?
He said, let's talk about it. We got a full timeout.
Well, they take a full timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take one as well. We will be back momentarily with more action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
All right, we're back here. Man, oh, man, Cooper Blair out of his mind right now.
He came out of nowhere.
Over to Wee-man. 34-26, 8-point lead. Turnover, Pikeville. Oh, little wraparound.
Ooh.
Can't hang on to it. Burgett on the go. Burgett got himself a follow-up dunk.
Ooh, nice spin move.
Travel. Looks like they got that on Williams.
Was that Bo?
Yeah. Bo was our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game.
So I'm trying to think of who's left. Okay, we know Shelby Valley's still in it, correct?
Shelby Valley's still in it, and they're going to play Martin County.
So let's
Next.
see. I would imagine maybe the winner of next game will play the winner of this game. That might be the championship, possibly?
It should be the champion, right?
I think so.
Should be the championship.
Okay.
I think they got the blocks here on the bracket off a little bit.
So the winner of this advances to the championship.
Yes.
At least that's what we are, speculating.
Johnson Central, the winner of this Johnson Central Pikeville game will advance to the championship game.
Right.
And they'll play the winner of Shelby Valley and Martin County.
So that's going to be interesting because the winner – well, hold up now. Wait a minute. Give them some props real quick, Coach. Let everybody know.
Cooper Blair.
Got another bucket.
Burgett.
So that's going to be interesting, Coach, because the winner of next game will have to play a back-to-back, right?
Yes. Nice finish by Jaden Daniels. Cooper Blair filling it. Turnover, Pikeville. Pikeville on the ropes here, JJ.
Yeah. Well, I could say what I said in the last game and see if that,
Right. See if that changes things.
This game is getting out of hand, I said that last game, and next thing you know, Phelps comes out of nowhere. With a minute left to go, the game's
had a chance.
Yeah. Chance to be Cinderella.
Collins. They're going to find Cooper Blair. Blair. Daniels.
Ooh.
I got fouled on that one.
Well.
He said, and one. Mr. Daniels.
Look at how passionate these kids are. They are really into it, and I'm loving it.
I love it. It's a rivalry. Football, basketball, Johnson Central and Pikeville.
Whoa, this is a rivalry?
Well, I mean, just in the sense.
I didn't know that.
It is in the sense that they're both big-time programs on the football and basketball side. So, they want to get that W.
Absolutely.
Back over to Bowling. Over to Weeman. Weeman on the go. Burgett. No call on that one. Collins, they're going to get a foul.
Well, Coach, this is Championship Sunday, so, these fouls, you're not going to see a lot of them. They're going to let them play.
They are going to let them play.
They're going to take it back to 1985, 1992. No blood, no foul. The Detroit Pistons and the New York Knicks days.
The bad boys.
Yeah. Or the Pat Riley Knicks.
Anthony Mason.
Yeah, and Charles Oakley and all of them.
I got to know Anthony Mason really well. I coached his son, actually.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, sure did.
Rest in peace, Anthony Mason.
Yes.
He's a tremendous player. Definitely an enforcer.
Nowhere to go with it. Timeout, Johnson Central. Maddox Adams said, you know what? I'm going to keep playing until the official blows the whistle.
These kids are really getting after it.
Got Jordan Perry on the sidelines, Elijah Justice on the sidelines for Pikeville.
And you can tell how much this matters to these teams and to these kids.
Right.
And that's exactly why they should have a championship banner if they're able to win this 15th regional title, any of these teams.
Means a lot to both teams. These kids work too hard, and that's why they are where they are. That's why they are two of the best teams in the 15th region.
You got to think they get in just as many games as the varsity. The varsity's getting in 30 games. I mean, there's always a junior varsity game as well. So, yeah they should definitely.
Yeah, they probably get in 10 to 16 games, depending.
Yeah. I'd say at least, I'm like you, at least 15, 16 games for sure.
Johnson Central has went on a roll behind Cooper Blair. He's a flamethrower.
He's a straight-up sniper.
Yeah. Here we go. Nice set.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for it.
Yeah. Callahan.
Thought we was about to see a crazy highlight.
All of a sudden, this is getting out of hand here, 43-28. On the go. Nice dump down. Gerald with the finish. Nice finish. The younger brother of Heath Gerald.
Ooh, that's a nice move. Nice recovery, too.
Foul on the floor. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. 43-30. Johnson Central leads it. Next foul, and Johnson Central will be shooting. There it is. Left it short. Nice post.
Very good pass, too.
Nice defense by Pikeville. Over to Bowling. JC applying pressure on the ball. Watch out. Nice finish. Daniels with the steal and the layup. Jumper. Left that one short. Maddox Adams tracks it down. See who they get. They get number 3, Jaden Daniels. 21.9, 15-point lead for Johnson Central. Bowling. Another transfer from Shelby Valley. Over to Gerald. Looking for a screen. Nice hesitation.
Ooh, nice in and out.
Got it. Bowling getting a much-needed bucket for Pikeville as they head in to the fourth quarter, JJ.
This has been a tremendous game, but it looks like Johnson Central has a really good shot to make a little history. I mean, at least history for the season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're looking to break Pikeville's undefeated streak here.
Absolutely. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but we will be back momentarily with fourth quarter action right here on the D&D Sports Network.
Start the new year off right by making your health a priority. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic can help you do just that. We have a great staff of professionals offering a variety of services like medical, dental, behavioral health, mat program, case management, chiropractic, radiology, and lab testing. Little Flower Clinic offers free transportation for Perry County patients. Call to make an appointment 487-9505. Quantum Healthcare 436-0711 and East Kentucky Chiropractic 487-8255.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
All right, here. Fourth quarter action. Johnson Central has pushed this lead out to 13. Collins.
I thought he was going to pull that too.
Yeah.
He had the hot hand in the third quarter, didn't he?
Absolutely feeling it. Nice look. Going to send Callahan to the free throw line. Up next, Shelby Valley, Martin County.
One of 3 teams that have won the championship so far.
Yes.
Looking to be the first team to win it twice.
Callahan going to the line. Gets that one.
Second free throw is up, and it is good.
2-2-1 press by JC. Turns it over.
Man.
Yeah, that's just one of those you'd like to have back.
100%.
Collins to inbound. Box set. Callahan. Can't get it to go. Callahan with the finish. That's Kyler Callahan. Pressure coming. Weeman. Going to stay Pikeville basketball, 49-32. If Pikeville's going to make a move, it needs to be now. Bowling. JC in that 2-3 zone. Burgett. Baseline drive. Nice idea. Collins got his hand on it. Wee man to inbound. Over to Bowling. Fields. Back to Bowling. Got to make a quicker swing on that. Johnson Central's doing a great job in that zone. Turnover. Nice finish.
Ooh.
Cooper Blair.
He put a little English on that, didn't he, Coach?
He did. Somebody call his mama. He's acting out.
Yeah, or jelly, as the kids like to call
Oh, man.
it. Yeah. Ooh, nice in and out. Let's see if he can finish.
Nice block. 19-point lead. Wee man. Long on that one. Collins on the go. Watch out. He turns around before it even goes in.
I was about to say, did he just do the Steph Curry? That was
man, oh man.
The level of confidence this kid has.
Step through.
Ooh,
nice.
Hold up. That was one of the Euros. That was nice.
Yeah, nice finish.
And he executed it in a way to where the officials had no choice but to not call it because it was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you've noticed, like during a lot of high school games, you see a lot of officials blow the whistle for the Euro.
They call a lot of it
yeah,
here.
he executed that to perfection.
They're going to get a timeout here, but man, it has been the Cooper Blair show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here today at the Fieldhouse, JJ. Unbelievable performance so far, and he is absolutely feeling it.
Very strong candidate for Menke Beef Jerky Player of the Game. Would you say, Coach?
I would say so.
Just a little sarcasm, you know. He's had a heck of a performance, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he has come alive at the right time, which is on Championship Sunday.
I've got him for 28 unofficially.
Jesus.
30
ball in the championship on Championship Sunday?
Yeah.
Man, got to save a little bit of that for the championship game if you are able to, you know, hold off this strong Pikeville Panther team.
Pikeville undefeated on the year. And Johnson Central looking to end that up 20. Man, oh man, Johnson Central basketball varsity getting things going too. They picked up a big win over Martin County a couple nights ago and district action. So Johnson Central starting to get things going.
Yes.
In the way that they thought it would be to begin the year. 54-34, 4:01 to go in this one.
So, are we still going to get to interview the gentleman?
We're going to try to interview Thomas Nairn.
Yes, absolutely. We can't wait to talk to him. Hopefully, maybe after this game, after we do the post-game interview.
There it is again. There it is again. Cooper Blair. He is wired out.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We've been just mentioned Thomas Nairn. We said we got to get this interview in.
And we got a rebound by Pikeville as they look to push the action. Shot is up, and it is no good. And we're going to have a foul on the play.
57-34.
Looks like we're going to go to the charity stripe, Coach.
Yeah, Burgett going to the line. We saw a follow-up dunk by Burgett.
Ooh, I'm telling you, he came out of nowhere with that. Like, you woke me up. Not that I was asleep, but like I just, anytime you see a breakaway dunk or a putback dunk that just comes out of nowhere, that's like the first time I ever saw Parker play. It was in a summer league game, and Darryl, he was like, don't take your eyes off of him because he's going to get a couple of dunks. The very first play of the game, somebody shot and missed off the back rim, and he came out of nowhere and put it back.
Wow.
I was like, Jesus.
Unbelievable.
This was the first 6 seconds of the game. I was like, man.
He's got his, again, he gets so much. It's about his athleticism.
Yeah.
But it really is. It is on a different level than anybody else's.
Absolutely. Unbelievable hang time. I mean, done like pump fakes at the three-point line and going in between two defenders and still jamming it. I mean, not just breakaway dunks. Like most kids in this area, like you usually see them, they can jam it, but it's usually on a breakaway.
Right.
to flat out do this, with defenders on you, I mean, that's next level athleticism.
You're exactly right. To be able to do it off of a rip through, going one-on-one, that's tough.
Absolutely. You get the ball and then you hit them with the pump fake, and then I can't do it. I mean, I had one dunk in my high school career. It wasn't in game; it was in warm-ups, but that's about as far as I could go.
Right.
Daryl would never believe that, but I had a vertical once upon a time.
Yeah, it's hard. People don't. It's hard to believe. I always tell people too. I said, look, during my day, I know it's hard to believe, but I could jump out of the gym.
I believe it. I mean, if you see how athletic your son is, like he had to get a little bit of that from you,
right? Right.
Unless his mother was a freak athlete, like what I mean, like
right.
But he was bragging on you. I remember asking him about you. And he was like, he played ball. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah. 57-36. Johnson Central pulling it back out. Going to look to milk some clock. This is what Johnson Central does really well. I've watched them time and time again run 2-3 minutes off the game clock. Collins. Yeah, they're just going to milk. Nobody better at milking clock in the 15th region than Tommy McKenzie.
Ooh, somebody just posted in the comment section, Pikeville 34, Cooper Blair 31.
Wow.
I saw that earlier. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, Cooper Blair, and that's unofficial, folks. He might have a couple of more.
Yeah, he's definitely went off this game.
Callahan over to Daniels. Daniels got that one to go. Bowling. Williams. Burgett. All the time off that clock. Callahan coming away with it. 2:16 to go in this one. Looks like, barring a miracle, Johnson Central going to – Brendan Daniels checking in for Johnson Central, number 34. But they're going to end Pikeville's undefeated streak here.
And shout out to the Pikeville Panthers. An unbelievable season to be able to go undefeated for as long as you did.
Oh, yeah, unbelievable.
Absolutely.
Great young talent.
And I've seen plenty of varsity squads that you could easily beat.
Absolutely.
I'm not taking – I mean, this team is really, really good.
Burgett, Bo Williams, Weeman, Mark Bowling, Harrison Fields, Maddox Adams, Gerald. Substitutions coming. Wholesale subs for Johnson Central. And we've got Corbin Burt checking in, number 4. Brandon Daniels, number 34. 0 is Andrew Meeks. And number 30. And we don't have a number 30. Number 21 checking in for Johnson Central. We don't have 21 either. Gerald. Over to Bowling. Nice. Bowling with the bucket. Time ticking. JC milking clock here.
Yeah. Taking advantage of the fact that there's no shot clock.
And listen, if that's one thing I'd love to see added, Kentucky basketball is a high school shot clock.
How many seconds do you think would be reasonable for high school?
I think
15, 24. Like, what do you think is a fair number?
I think in high school 35, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like college?
Yeah, a little more than college. Maybe 5 seconds difference from.
Yeah, I think that's a terrific idea. And I'm going to be pushing all day for these schools to give these kids a championship banner if they win.
I think that's something that as this tournament evolves, maybe that's something that the tournament directors can do.
Absolutely.
Bowling again. Mark Bowling's had himself a game, 63-41. .108 to go. Daryl McCoy is on his way, or he may already be there. Big-time basketball tonight. Jasper Johnson back in the Bluegrass State.
Who's calling that game with him?
No, not allowed to call, but he'll be there, media representation.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he'll have maybe some highlights and things like that.
100%.
Maddox Adams to inbound. Bowling, can he get another one? Over to Brandon Daniels, is one of Daryl McCoy's favorite players. Daniels on the go, going to shoot two. Brandon Daniels, a former D&D All-Star.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what grade is this individual in?
I want to say Daniels is and then correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, a sophomore.
Sophomore? Oh, okay. Got a smooth free throws. Got a smooth form on him.
Had 20 rebounds in the D&D All-Star game.
Oh, wow.
Converts on both of them. 65-41. This is going to end Pikeville's, no longer undefeated. Bowling down to Fields. Over Adams. Stepped on the line. Going back to JC. Johnson Central. 30 seconds away from advancing to the championship game here. The 15th Region Junior Varsity Tournament. Who are they going to face? Is it going to be Martin County? Is it going to be Shelby Valley? I can guarantee you one thing. That Shelby Valley-Martin County game is going to be a good one.
100%.
They're going to hold it out, JJ, and 65-41. JC knocks off Pikeville. And our Mingy Beef Jerky players of the game. Is there any doubt? For JC, Johnson Central, Cooper Blair with 31 points unofficially.
A 30 ball.
Unbelievable. And Mark Bowling for Pikeville had himself a night.
I'm telling you, these kids put on a phenomenal performance. I mean, unfortunately for Pikeville, their undefeated streak comes to an end, but that's not to take away anything that they've done this season. They had a heck of a season, and I know they're going to be back even stronger next year.
Mingy Beef Jerky players of the game for us. And, of course, they give out the People's Bank most valuable players, and they do that on the floor.
Absolutely, and I'm going to see if I can try to get one of them for an interview.
We'll check that out.
Yeah,
JJ going to see if he can get.
Absolutely.
We're going to find out right now who our Mark Bowling had himself a day, really filled it up in the second half against Johnson Central. Mark Bowling, former Shelby Valley student athlete. Congratulations to Mark Bowling. What about Cooper Blair? He's wired out. Somebody call his mama. 31 points unofficially. Johnson Central advances to the championship game here, and they'll face the winner of Martin County, Shelby Valley. You can better bet that'll be a big-time game. 15th Region JV Tournament here on the D&D Sports Network. Coach Kevin Keathley. Oh, yeah. J.J. Pruitt got you locked in here all day long. Daryl McCoy down, checking out Jasper Johnson, Huntington Prep. Some big-time talent in the building where Daryl McCoy is, so you're going to want to tune to D&D tonight and tomorrow for maybe some clips, maybe some highlights and things of that nature. Daryl McCoy, one of the D&D Sports, one of the media invited to attend that event. Last year it was unbelievable. Jasper Johnson and Darren Peterson went at it head-to-head. If you don't know who Jasper Johnson is Kentucky commit, and he will be suiting up for the Mark Pope's Kentucky Wildcats next year. Jasper Johnson is the real deal. Jasper Johnson. We're looking for the headset. Yeah, there we go. Come on over. Oh, my, Cooper Blair. Somebody call your mama. You're acting out, young man. 31 unofficial. And did I see that right? Did you hit that 3-ball and turn around before it even went in?
Yeah, I felt like Steph Curry, ain't gonna lie.
That rim was like, probably like 5 feet round to you today.
Like a garbage can.
Oh, my goodness. Not missing. Absolutely a flamethrower. Our Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game, Johnson Central, advances to the championship game of the 15th Region Junor Varsity Tournament and knocks off a Pikeville team that has been undefeated all season long. So, big win all the way around. Talk a little bit about, first of all, your performance, and also he was the People's Bank most valuable player. Talk a little bit about your performance today.
First of all, I got to thank my teammates and for them passing me the ball. Great players out there. I love them all. And also I got to thank my coach. He draws me up the plays. I make them. But I just feel like I couldn't miss today. Got the hot hand.
You did have the hot hand. Got an excellent head man on the JV bench. When you talk about Mr. Isaiah May, he knows a little something about filling it up.
Oh, yeah. Got it from him.
Right. Talk a little bit about this JV team because, listen, there's 1, 2. I'm counting 5, 6 guys on here, and 2 to 3 that play major minutes in that rotation on varsity. But there's 5, 6 guys that are varsity good right now. Talk about this JV team as a whole.
We're just really diverse, and we got 2 big men down low that strong, can't stop them. Got a great point guard in Andrew Collins. Jaden, great facilitator. All around, you just can't stop us. There's always someone going to score a bucket.
Well, listen, Johnson Central got a big win over Martin County.
Yeah, awesome game.
Oh, my.
Awesome game.
What an environment.
Yeah.
A lot of people, what's going on with Johnson Central? What this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. Listen, I talked to Coach McKenzie probably a week or 2 ago, and it's the same old, same old. It's like, listen, guys, got guys coming back from football.
Yeah.
It's just bringing them together. We'll be where we need to be come March. Talk a little bit about the evolution of this Johnson Central team on the varsity level. And now, all of a sudden, things are exactly where everybody thought it would be for you guys.
Oh, yeah. We have about, 5, 6 players off the bench that can really play and come in the varsity games. And we're all just competing, and now we're actually coming together. We're finding who needs to play and who needs to be in there in that moment.
Right. What does Coach McKenzie tell you guys in practice every day and saying, look, okay, where we need to be come mid-February? What's Coach McKenzie telling you guys?
That we just be together as a team, and we got to support each other. And us guys on the bench have to play our role, and we have to come in and do our job and just be excellent in everything we do. Absolutely.
You guys are always in the thick of things, always in a hunt. And I couldn't let you get out of here without talking about that big-time 2027 class you guys got. You talk about Austin Sloan. You talk about Braden Shepard, Kyle Rose. Am I missing somebody? Those 3, though, are as good as any sophomores, not only in this region but in the state. Talk a little bit about that young group leading you guys.
Austin Sloan, Region Player of the Year, undoubt. It's not even a question, I don't think, in my mind. Kyle, he's just a big guy. Can't stop him. Braden Shepard knocked down 3. Get him, catch and shoot, it's in, I promise. These guys, they lead us, and great leaders, great players. I love them.
Well, listen, what do you guys got to do? You advance to the championship game. You play this game around 5:30. What do you guys got to do to cut the nets down here for the junior varsity team?
Got to shoot good. Got to play good defense. Our press looked really good today. Half-court defense, amazing. and out of bounds. I mean, we see what we did today, and we cut the nets down.
I like it. Cooper Blair, an absolute flamethrower. He was wired out tonight, 31 unofficially. Mingy Beef Jerky player of the game. Hey, go and get off your feet, and good luck in the championship game.
All right, thank you.
That's Cooper Blair. J.J. Pruitt, unbelievable, right? Just getting it done in a big-time way. Go ahead and spin that camera. We'll get it back on the court. We got about 4.5 minutes before the other semifinals game, which is Martin County. Shelby Valley should be a good one. Who do you got?
I'm going to take Martin County.
He's got Martin County. He's
Martin
going
County.
57 district loyalty there. I like it. Hey, go enjoy the couple little bit time that you've got before your championship game.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep. There he is, Cooper Blair. Looking like Steph Curry, JJ. Are you kidding me?
100%. A 30 ball in the semifinals. I told him, I said, look, man, you got to save some of that for the championship game.
Save some of it, right?
Absolutely. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to sign off. But in the next 5 minutes, we are going to sign back on with more action right here on the D&D Sports Network.